This is certainly his last appearance at a state event as the governor of Anambra State after 8 years. Then a guard of honor for the new governor, Professor Soludo. The oath of office and oath of allegiance were administered to the new governor and his deputy.
That's my official conduct.
Governor Soludo went ahead to assure the people of his mission in the state seat of power. The economy of Anambra State is not insulated from the impact of the rising cases of insecurity occasioned by the activities of the non-government and cultism. These and many other issues the newly elected governor promised to tackle head-on.
The detailed plan rests on 5 key pillars. The first is law and order, and that is homeland peace and security. The second, economic transformation as Nigeria's next axis of industrial, tech, and leisure. And fourth is competitive and progressive social agenda to deal with education, health, youth, women, and vulnerable groups. And then governance, rule of law, and the rebirth of our value system.
He promised to effect radical change to deliver a better Anambra State that will be a model for other states to emulate.
The current state of electricity supply in Nigeria is being resolved with the ongoing restoration of normal operations. Amid rising cost of diesel, the national electricity grid has collapsed again and again and is coming after a warning from electricity generation companies. The Minister of Power, Abubakar Aliyu, says the sector is where it is today because of the increasing vandalization of pipelines that also supply gas to the power plant, which is presently being resolved in collaboration with the relevant agencies. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission also identifies the drastic drop in the level of electricity generation capacity as part of the problem. Power generation dropped recently from a national average of about 5,300 megawatts in October 2021 to about 4,300 megawatts in March 2022. The drop in power generation, the NEC chairman said, was traced to the decline in electricity generation from the country's hydropower plant.
Power plants were attacked. It was the pipelines that were attacked, pipelines delivering gas to the plants. And usually they attack the crude pipeline, and because a lot of the gas is coming from associated gas in the course of producing oil, that disrupts the generation of gas, and then that also disrupts generation of power.
The first collapse we heard started because of a trip on 330 kV line in the Benin axis of the network. And that was caused by conductor snap.
This roundtable discussion is designed to provide sustainable solutions to the challenges facing women in political development of Nigeria. It was also organized to create a realistic path for every young woman interested in politics.
Issues we have in the society.
Speakers here are young women drawn from different professions and the Progressive Young Women Forum, the women wing of the All Progressives Congress.
There's a lack of trust in the system, whether it's amongst women, whether it's amongst men.
The Director General of Ondo State Performance and Project Monitoring Implementation, Babajide Akeredolu, opened the floor for the discussion by urging young ladies to be at the forefront of politics. He wants the women folk to use their numerical strength to their advantage.
As young women, we ask you to, disregard the trust issues, sit down, work together, find the middle ground, and really drive your participation in politics, because we need more of you there. And we need to remind you that this game of politics we're playing with, or this new generation of politicians.
Other speakers stressed the need to tackle domestic violence and political bias against women, among other issues.
Women now know that their gender should not be a barrier to their success. Women now know that there is no limitation in the feminine gender.